Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and welcome back to DDLC Plus. I know it's been a little while. Whew. I was even like looking through my saves and like, wait, is this the right place where we stopped off last time? It is. Thank God it is, cause shoot. And it last time said April 14th, 2023. Whew. It's been a little while. Yeah. Welcome back, and we're starting to get into some deep stuff, and I do want to also preface this video. I want to preface this video by saying that if this video, this specific like episode of DDLC 2 seems kind of like less edited, seems lazy in a sense with editing and stuff like that, it's because with a DDLC and specifically, I want to just keep the story rolling and keep the side tangents short and sweet, so I don't have to add it a lot in between these hour-long recordings. Just keep it running for the whole time. So I'm gonna try that and see how that goes, and I want some feedback too, like say, you know what, I like that, this video was okay, since you just kept it rolling. And let's start off with the side tangent. The hat, I know my hair looks not too bad, but I don't want to like pick it out, so might as well just rock the Monica hat for the video, because why not? I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Hey Natsuki, sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki is something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geesh, don't make it feel so awkward already. You see, Natsuki's voice is easy because it's Scarlett's voice from Find Love or Die Trying, I've been keeping it kind of consistent with these voices, if you couldn't tell. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Mean to tsunderes. They gotta be mean in front of their kind of love interest and others around them in front of their love interest. It's just how the tsundere rolls. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take me this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Rebel? Come on. Since when did you need to be a gentleman? Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Let's be honest. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. This is not an excuse to show off my muscles. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I'm not as impressed. These bangers! Goddamn. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being that small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you could make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. You ain't gotta teach me much about baking. I kinda know what to do. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to get to be a little nicer to you, And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it. I didn't say anything. You're kind of looking at Yuri. Hey, you do that. I don't really like her as much like that. But you do you. I should apologize. I appreciate what you were trying to be nicer. I should have a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours, and it's not no nonce activity if you do like small petite figures like Natsuki. You're not a nonce, you're just a regular human being, and people who like to shame you for being into those types of body types should be shamed. Yeah. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Trust me. Gross. Hey, what was that? Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Come on, let's bake. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross? Who wouldn't? I finally found your weakness, Rebel. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we could get started. Oh, while we have that, let me go get this water. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluids, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Rebel, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? Fun? What's fun? Well, it's sort of like a, shut up, nigga. I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixture for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and huge bowl for the icing. Put that elbow work in. Nigga, you got the muscles for it. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs his whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Beat it just like your own meat. I don't know what that was, okay? I'm sorry. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As the emphasized Natsuki sticks the finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I'm sorry! Let go! Let go! I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs it with all her might. You better wash your damn hands, cause ain't nobody trying to have nasty ass fingers in the icing. For the force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Kiss her, nigga. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger, shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grabbed her wrist and then with my hand before it reached my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. You could read that. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the... What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Yeah, I wonder why. Rebel, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of questions is she asking me just like that? Nigga, you are an ultra virgin, just like me. Up top, buddy. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going. Who was supposed to keep track of the bacon? The oven, it's on fire. It's on fire. I swear, we're already in the Sims territory right now. God damn it, I can't even trust myself with the baking, with the stove. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Is something burning? Nigga, please. I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. Yeah, you can't trust me. Like, yeah. No, not this. This is from a different accident where I slipped on a banana peel. No, dead ass. I slipped on a banana peel and got this little thing. But I think it's somewhere on my arm or like completely healed. Where when I was young, probably like 14, and was still like kind of experimenting with ovens, cause I would used to be scared of ovens. I was like, you know what? Let me try and grab the tray from inside the oven from the side and accidentally like my arm like that. It's completely healed, I think, but you know, it was kind of scary. It's kind of scary time. I kind of got a cool scar out of it. How could you make a little mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. No, I'm sorry, Rebel, but I'm on Natsuki's side with this one. You should have checked the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out the oven. Look at how cute they look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it at this time though. What's this one for? I picked up one of the nozzles and it has a much thinner tip than the others. What is it for writing? That one's really thin, so you could use it to make stripes or other patterns. or writing. But you can also use the right stuff on cake. What did I say? Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature club event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. So you're limited to like what, 5 words per cupcakes? Cupcakes aren't that big. They're probably like this big. What the hell are you gonna write on it? Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't miss anything. I'm going delusional right now. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, I'm like that. Maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute, Baka. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki voices trail off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. It's time to get to work! When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one right now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Oof. Aha, Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Hey, don't bad talk Sayori behind her back. Don't do that. Not to my best friend. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we have time for manga, but I need to be home before dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcake tomorrow, right? Yeah. If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I'll let her have one. I'll let her have one. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. Or, you know, in my case, like 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess, you know, since you are the guest of honor. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Oh, what you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't always have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Rebel, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could, but I know, your dad. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I've now noticed that I really interchangeably say Natsuki and Natsuki. Like, it's Mario and Mario all over again. I don't know. I can't just stick with one. I just interchangeably with them. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt as if she's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What are you trying to do? What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? What? Where's my best friend? What's up? Hold up. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry you had to see me in this vulnerable state. Hi, Rebel. Sayori. Hi. Oh, that is probably more of a Sayori. A pretty good. Oh, expression. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Rebel. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come out here and see it for myself. See what? What are you on about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Whew. I'm sorry, Sayori, if I'm not giving your you the right voice. Like, I haven't done your voice in so long, and I forgot how like high pitched it goes. Whew. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Rebel? I'm supposed to be happy for you, but it's maybe the tears of joy. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Rebel. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. Wait, what did Monica say? Tell me now. Tell me now, Sayori. Tell me now. I should just... Monica. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you is like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Hey. I'm scared, Rebel. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Rebel. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. and that's enough, Sayori. Please save your tears for another day. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I would always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Nigga. Oh man. Because now I'm thinking like, what if my best friend... Oh my God. What if my best friend from all these years, what if she was like, I would always love her. I would always love her like that. And if she ever confessed, I would be like, fam, I love you like that. I love you. But I have to go real quick just because I want to hop on with my boys. Like, he just texted me and I saw on my phone with the face cam, like, get on Overwatch right now, dirty Negro. But for you, it'll seem like just a few seconds. For me, it will probably be like a few hours. So, oh no, I just realized we got to be sad now. Yeah, yes, I know. It is 2 days later after the initial recording. Listen, I had a fun time with my buddies. Okay, we have a good time on Overwatch. All right, it's time to get a little sentimental, a little sad, and it's been sad. Been recently a little bit of sad boy hours for me. So if a nigga starts crying, if a nigga's tears flow, but I did say last time that was like, if my best friend ever confessed to me, like I was like, yes, I love you so damn much, because I legit do. So in this situation, I will say I love you, because you know. If it was me and my best friend said that to me, hell yeah, I would reciprocate the feelings, because the feelings would be mutual. I love you, Sayori. Also, I'm trying not to be too loud for some reason. I don't know why, because I should be as loud as I want. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I had a sweaty day today. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Do I need to get my water bottle right now? No. It's like 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes of recording. I don't need to do that. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue to live like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Rebel! I'm sorry, I don't have vocal warm-ups are not a thing I do, and they should be a thing I do. I'm in choir, for Christ's sakes. Like, it should be on the daily. And who is this nigga? It's certainly not me. Does it look like the back of my head? No, exactly. Who is he? Because I know that ain't me. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Rebel, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Rebel. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Alright, let me stop that. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? It's Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going anywhere at all, Rebel. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Rebel? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? It's tough to say, Sayori. It's tough to say. I'm not going to bring up no personal problems, but it's tough to say. You're not a special... I'm not going to say you're not a special case, but your case can be similar or cannot be similar to someone else's case. It all just depends. I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never left more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing this something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Oh my poor boy. Things are never going to go back to the way they are. Like after something deep, something hard goes like this, don't think about it like that. Things don't really return to normal. Ooh, look at my big ass head. My big ass hair, not my big ass head. I don't got a big ass head. I don't got a 5 head. I don't got a 5 head. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting to change anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh no. It's a new day, and it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking the 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. You like what I did there between saying Natsuki and Natsuki? Again, I even said it during class today. I was like, I really interchange between like saying the ahs and the as. I don't know why. I just interchangeably, especially for Natsuki for some reason. Oh, Rebel, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. That's not how literature works. You write it down yourself. You be like Yagami, just like, and boom, then you make some bars or whatever. I don't do poetry. I don't know poetry. All I know is rhyming and diamonds. Rhymes like dimes, as MF Doom said. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think of that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Hold up. I'm sorry. I gotta go backwards hat right now for some reason. I gotta go like douchebag mode. Also, hi Monica. You see, I got you on my hat. Please love me. Not more than Sayori. Not more than Sayori. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Rebel. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Oh, no. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I really didn't plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Yeesh. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help out people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh no. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Just get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Listen. I know I'm like kind of smirking a bit, like, cause I know what happens, and I shouldn't be smirking about it. But I can't get myself out of this corner right now. I don't know why I'm like almost kind of smiling. I hope you don't see it too much, cause this actually would like really hurts right now. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Rebel? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, what was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit English. Proper English. Word right. Alright. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even if the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door to let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, I just feel it's right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. It's not the time to laugh. It's not the time to laugh, okay? I'm probably like laughing just to mask the pain. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Don't say the infamous line. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? I'm not making that joke right now. That's up. No. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Like, I can't justify or I can't explain why, but just know, like, it's not even a victim complex. It's like a survivor's guilt, I think, is the right term to call it, or something along the lines of like blaming yourself for others' death, even though you kind of know that it's not your fault, but yet you still think it is your fault because you survived. Or why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it has always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Oh, but on the contrary, my boy, I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. If I die, because I'm immortal. I'll never die like that. Nothing in this life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. You can never take it back. And then, end. Monica? Oh, we getting into some bad territory. You know, I wonder what happens when you press this indecipherable. Oh. This is probably what they said. If you get that reference, please comment down below and like. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Yeah, it's happy fun times, right? That girl is my neighbor and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk down to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after like this, can I skip this? I could probably skip this, but I don't know. Oh. Hi, Indecipherable. That's gonna be your name, Indecipherable. You want to be my new boo? Oh. Just, okay. Mornings are wait, this is new. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Wait, that's not true. Sayori used to walk with you. What the hell is going on? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any club. The sword's all the way over there. You know what I'm about to do. Pull out the motivation sword and say, where's your motivation? Ha! It's Virgil. You get it? Ha 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 ha. Shut up. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. You neat. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Yeah, a bunch of smelly niggas that need this. You should take it along with you too. Just if we ever make an anime club. You know, I always want, like, I was thinking, like, in my actual school, you know what? It would be cool to make an anime club, you know. Mostly just to hang out with my friends after school. But now, like, actually thinking about it, like, there is a lot of weird-ass kids in that school. me included. Like, not saying I'm the weirdest, but like, there are people weirder than me. And you know me, I'm weird as all hell. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Where's your motivation at? Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Rebel? Oh. Monica? Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, all what the dudes want. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity about how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Don't do that. A literature club. A literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Well, manga is literature. I'm reading like Peak right now. I was reading Berserk. My boy Guts clapping some cheeks in the like first page of the manga. It's crazy. Did Monica say she? Hey Rebel, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Rebel, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, yeah, she called me important, y'all. I'm in there like that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to That's not right. That's supposed to say for a cupcake! And her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. You know, I'm not ending it off right now, but before we do this, you know, I kind of want to like, oh no. Oh no. It's a combat Carl. Yeah, it kind of got rid of my saves. You can't go back to the previous sec and right your wrongs. You stay with those sins. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Why? Why do I have delayed reactions to jump scares? Like in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, I like it'd be like, why? And I'm like, God! I don't know if I have balls of steel or I'm just like very slow. Probably the latter. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Rebel. All the words escape me in this club. is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Go ahead. I'm down. I'm clowning around. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as all usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Sayori's the vice president. Something quirky is going around around here. Why are we forgetting main girl Sayori? Does she not exist in this alternate universe? It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who apparently appears compared. I'm gonna try and skip dialogue I've already said, because most of the stuff we kind of already went through in like the first few episodes. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Rebel in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't this great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Rebel? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, still feels awkward next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but, well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club feel fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people around in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really put really hard work in just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacups in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. Alright, we gonna like kind of speed run this because I gotta get going and doing stuff. Conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. You don't like no Junji Ito? No Corpse Party? Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eye dart over for me. Never mind. I feel like something might go down between it, so that's why I'm like cutting in right now. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Yeah, Natsuki and Yuri, or Natsuki and Yuri, however, whatever your sexuality of saying looks like. Quizzically look at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of a vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Rebel? Hold on, there's still one problem. I still haven't joined the club yet, at least in this timeline. I never said I would join the club. Lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, the girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Rebel. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if I don't find one more before the festival, you get shut down. Damn, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these cute girls, right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Monica, did you do something after that? Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Rebel? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would have been super pissed. Rebel, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And today's episode, but that's besides the point. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rebel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. The answer is no. It's my Riz that can satisfy her. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What did I say? I don't, but it's for the YouTube content. Oh. A joke. A man walked into the club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Like, yes, I know. Listen, y'all. Listen. I get it. I played this game. Well, I've known this game for years. Yes, I know I was kind of expecting the, I gently opened the door, event. I know I was. Listen, that reaction. I'm just glad I'm not new to the game and like that was my first reaction, because I would have had like I would have been thinking and I would have been silent. But it still gets me to this day, that whole scene with Sayori, because man, does it really hit? It hits home. It really does. And the first time experiencing it, it really hit me hard too. But like, comment, sub, and I'm not even gonna say like you have to comment down below or whatever like that. Just, I love you, fam. Like, I know I say that all the time, but I'm genuinely mean it. I love y'all, because if you are dealing with something like that, and I don't know exactly how you're feeling, but I know to some extent on ways you are kind of feeling. I kind of felt like that when kind of starting out with this whole YouTube thing. Not first starting out, but like with Masai and stuff like that. Just talk to some people. Talk to a therapist. Talk to a trusted friend. Talk to someone trusted, and try and get like professional medical help, because it really does go a long way. That concludes the show, ladies, gentlemen, they thems. Make sure to say see you later on your way out, and catch the next show. Till next time, peace out. And I genuinely mean it. If you need someone to talk to, I'm right here. Or talk to someone you really trust, because I got you like that, homie.